Imagine discovering a lost ending, one that Stephen King never released. An ending so terrifying it could change everything. You know about it. What if Pennywise's last victim wasn't one of the losers? What if it was someone we never saw coming? Tonight we uncover the secret chapter buried deep in the fog of Derry, the horrifying truth behind Pennywise's final victim, and the ending you were never supposed to see. Stay until the end, because the last minute will make you question what's real, and what still lurks beneath the sewers. For decades, fans believed they knew the story of Pennywise, the creature from beyond time, the devourer of worlds, defeated by friendship, courage, and light. But what if the real ending wasn't victory, but silence? In a forgotten notebook found among early drafts of IT, there were scribbled notes, half legible, half erased, describing something called the final feed. These notes hinted at a survivor. Someone who didn't make it into the final book or movie. Someone whose story ended off the page. The name was Eleanor Marsh, a quiet librarian who lived near the edge of Derry in 1989. No one remembered her, no obituary, no missing persons report, just gone. But here's where it gets darker. Her name appeared again in the Derry Historical Society archives, almost 30 years later. A scanned document showed an old VHS tape labeled EM 1989 inside it. A woman's voice shaking, whispering, repeating one phrase over and over. The lights in the drain are calling again. No one knows how that tape surfaced, but after it was uploaded to the internet in 2017, it was mysteriously deleted within 24 hours. In the supposed lost ending, Pennywise's essence didn't die when the losers destroyed his body. Instead, it split fragments of fear, scattered through every person who had ever seen him. Eleanor, according to the notes, began to dream of red balloons floating outside her window. At first, she ignored them. Then, one morning, she found one tied to her front door handle, with a message written inside the latex. "You didn't float away." That night, the lights in her house flickered red. The phone rang static, followed by a child's laugh, and then silence. Neighbors said she stopped coming to work. Days later, a local boy found her car abandoned near the old Kitchener Ironworks, the same place where Pennywise had taken dozens of children. All that remained inside was her library ID, covered in faint smudges of grease. Many fans dismissed this story as urban legend, but when you dig deeper into King's universe, the connections become terrifyingly clear. The creature we call ITISNT bound to Derry, it's a shape-shifting cosmic entity that feeds on fear across dimensions. It can reincarnate through emotional energy, trauma, even through memories. So, what if Pennywise didn't need to survive physically? What if his essence infected the town, living inside old photos, childhood fears, and forgotten dreams? Psychologists who analyzed survivors of Derry's tragedies described recurring nightmares, all involving a faint giggle, a shadow in the corner, or a red balloon appearing in impossible places. Could Eleanor Marsh have been the final vessel, the one who carried Pennywise's essence beyond Derry? If so, it means IT never truly died. It just moved on. And here's the real twist. According to an anonymous post on an archived horror forum, someone claimed to have found an old box in their grandmother's attic. Inside it, a photograph of a young librarian smiling. Behind her, half hidden in the fog, stood a faint clown silhouette reflected in the glass. The post vanished within hours. The user's account was deleted. If you freeze frame certain scenes in it Chapter 2, there's a hidden pattern of red balloons forming the word HOME during the final fight. Many believed it was just an Easter egg, but what if it wasn't? In the lost script draft, the final feed ends with an old woman sitting by a lake, whispering softly, "They said he was gone, but I still see the lights." Then, her reflection in the water, smiles back. That's it. No credits, no resolution, just that one haunting image. Could this have been the original ending? Or was it a warning that Pennywise's cycle of fear will always return, feeding off whoever dares to remember him? The deeper you look, the more it feels less like fiction and more like a curse, a story that refuses to die because we keep telling it. Every time someone watches, reads, or even whispers his name. Maybe Pennywise gets a little stronger. Maybe we are the new Derry. So, what do you think? Was Eleanor Marsh truly Pennywise's last victim? Or is this just another story created to keep the fear alive? Either way, one thing is certain, evil doesn't die. It waits. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the dark secrets of Pennywise, don't forget to subscribe to The Haunted Hour, like this video, and share it with every horror fan you know. And remember, if you ever see a red balloon floating by itself, don't follow it.